The courage of Umar ibn Khattab, lion of the desert. Imagine. You live in a time where people are afraid to speak the truth, where a single word, La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah, could lead to torture or even death. And amidst that fear, there is one figure who steps forward without hesitation. His name is Umar ibn Khattab. Before the arrival of Islam, Umar was known as the most stern man in Mecca, strong, firm, and, frankly, very temperamental. If there was a problem, Umar didn't say anything twice. He settled it with the sword. The Qur'an even said, if Umar is angry, don't stand in front of him, you could lose your life. But who would have thought that heart of stone would later become the most formidable defender of Islam? One day, Umar was furious. He heard the news: his sister Fatima had converted to Islam. With his sword drawn, he rushed to his sister's house. But as soon as he arrived, he heard the sound of the Quran being recited. His voice was soft, but piercing. Taha, we have not revealed this Quran to cause you trouble. Umar paused. His hands trembled. Tears fell from his eyes, something even he himself couldn't believe. And from there, the lion of the desert changed. After embracing Islam, the first thing Umar did wasn't hide. He challenged the world. He approached the Kaaba and loudly proclaimed, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Mecca fell silent. The people stared in disbelief. This is Umar, the conqueror of Quraysh. Some tried to attack, but Umar blocked them. Alone, with a determined face, he said, whoever dares to come near, face me. And no one advanced. That was the first day Islam stood openly before the public. After the Prophet Muhammad's death, Umar became the second caliph. But he was no ordinary ruler. Umar was a leader who slept on the ground, who carried grain on his back for his people, and who wept when he heard a baby cry in the night. One night a companion saw Umar wandering around the city. When asked, Umar only answered quietly, I am afraid that one of my people will be hungry, and Allah will take responsibility for that. If today there are firewalls for computers, in the time of the Prophet, the firewall was the Muslims. Umar ibn Khattab, just imagined the enemies of Islam used to say, don't bother the people of Muhammad. Among them is Umar. Even the devil reportedly fled when Umar passed by. The devil is afraid. What about us? One morning, as Umar was leading the morning prayer, a traitor stabbed him in the back. Umar felt blood flowed. But even in his final moments, he was still thinking about the people. Has the prayer been perfected? He asked in a weak voice. And that was Umar. Until the end of his life, all he thought about was Allah and his people. Umar's courage wasn't just about the sword, but about his determination to defend the truth, even when the world was against him. Today, we don't need swords to be brave. Simply stand firm on the right path. Be honest when everyone else chooses to lie, and be just even when it's difficult. That's the spirit of Umar that we can live by today. And perhaps the world is waiting for new Umars among us. If you enjoyed the story of Umar ibn Khattab, watch the videos on our friends' channels too. Space Insights, the amazing technology of Muslim space. Little animal curiosity, animals in the Quran. Little Islamic heroes, the story of Ali ibn Abi Talib's courage. Global tech update, GTU AI, and ethics in the modern world, because Islam is not just history, but also an inspiration that lives on in every era. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and become part of the Islamic history warriors, because the past is not just a story, but a light for the future.